My name is Izzy Eidleman. I am head pit boss, head honcho here at Izzy's Brooklyn Smokehouse. This is obviously the first authentic kosher barbecue restaurant out there. We're located in Crown Heights, Brooklyn, 397 Troy Avenue, here in the Crown Heights hood. In general, we're a central Texas style based smokehouse with a Brooklyn Jewish twist. Oh, the name is Israel. It's in Hebrew, it's Yisrael. Throughout my life, it's been Srili, is a short version of that. But then when I started working with some non-Jewish people, Srili was a little hard to pronounce. So I went with Izzy. And then when I decided when I'm gonna name the company, like I think Srili's Smokehouse doesn't really have a ring to it like Izzy's does. So stuck with Izzy's, and now pretty much it's Izzy's now. Which barbecue region do I have the most connection with? Think about it. Central Texas. It's all about brisket. Brisket beef. Beef is kosher. That's the biggest, like, it's a no-brainer for me. Like, that's what it's about. Brisket is king. And for me, yeah, brisket is something I can do kosher. I don't have pork, whatever. That's something else, but that's something that relates to me the most. And between you and I, it's the best form of barbecue out there. Hold on, I give you one tray with the cabbage and pickles and the sauce, and the rest is for you.
Yes, you're the best.
Shikoyach, thank you very much. We'll cook brisket as our main thing. We'll do short ribs. We'll do chicken. We'll do turkey. We'll do beef back ribs. The trick is that we don't have a pork element. It's not kosher. We don't use pork. So we're constantly trying to be innovative, using other items to substitute that pulled pork or that pork item in barbecue, which is a little tough. So I'm constantly coming up with new stuff. Like we had a smoked roast beef sandwich the other day. So we're constantly playing around. But the staples, what we're known for, is our brisket, is what we're known for, our dino ribs, and probably after that, I would say our biggest seller is the fried chicken sandwich. This is our cholent video of the day. Let's see what we got in here. Look at this. We got this gorgeous kishka. We got this 18-hour smoked brisket. We got some short rib as well in there. Oh my gosh, look at this. Delicious, delicious cholent. The story of how I found barbecues are credited to this person. His name is Ari White. He's actually the company that it's called the Wandering Q, actually. He's a catering company out of Yonkers, New York. Like 4 years back, he actually bought himself a gator pit. And he was doing these pop-up fairs, and my friend told me, you heard there's this guy doing kosher barbecue at these pop-up fairs in the summertime. I'm like, kosher barbecue? Are you crazy? That sounds awesome. I always watching the Food Channel, and this looks amazing. So I was fascinated with it. I went down to one of his pop-ups. My wife and I went down. We probably hung out there for 4 hours, sitting, eating brisket and ribs on a bench for like 4 hours. Probably spent like $300 that day. I just kept on eating and eating. And the short stories, ever since that day, I pretty much had a fascination with barbecue. My best introduction to brisket was the Aaron Franklin YouTube videos, which is I was watching it already a few years ago already. That was probably my best form of learning process to brisket, actually.
Yeah, the crazy part is I think one of the first times I met Izzy, it was here at Hometown, and he was coming in to tell me that he really admired what we were doing here and stuff like that. My name is Billy Durney. I'm the owner and pitmaster here at Hometown Barbecue in beautiful Red Hook, Brooklyn. I was so excited to talk to him and learn about what he was doing, because at that point I had heard about him in the press and stuff, and he hadn't been open yet, but I was really, really taken back of his, commitment to coming here and to traveling around the country and investigating barbecue restaurants of the ones that he's heard about or the ones that he thinks are doing the best, most craft cooking. And this guy has traveled to every one of these great locations and sat in front of the food and not been able to eat it. And I just thought that, you know, many people come in here and pay love to us for our barbecue, our cooking, but you know, no one ever has paid us such reverence, but never has eaten it. You know, I will tell you what was funny after that. We shared a whiskey together. I said, well, the guy don't eat pork, but he drinks whiskey, so he's all right with me in my book. You know. You know,
having the support of you know, Billy Durden from hometown, a lot of great people out there. You know, barbecue, almost like a sense of community, has helped me a lot along the way. The fact that, you know, we joke around when I went to hometown. You know, Billy Durden's eating a pulled pork sandwich. He's like, oh, sorry, man, I can't. I have to hide it from you. I'm like, no, you can eat it. I just can't eat it. It's something that, you know, it's no question in my mind. It's something I'm always going to uphold. You know, I'm Jewish, I'm religious. It's something that I feel very strongly about. But at the same time, it's really tough. You know, I'm dying to go to Aaron Franklin's. I'm dying to go to home. Dying to go to all these places. You know, see what it tastes and smells like. But I think part of that works to my advantage. That you know, maybe if I was tasting the food, maybe I would be complacent about it. Maybe it wouldn't drive me as hard. But I think the fact that I can't taste it, but I still want to have great barbecue, it really drives me to other, completely other level. Which it's tough. Listen, there's no question. It's really tough. All right, you guys eating here?
Yeah.
Okay, so plenty of space. You can sit over there, grab a menu. That's a lot of specials for tonight.
Okay.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Hey.
All right.
Thank you.
Sure. So we get a very versatile crowd. We have Syrian, extra-religious, not so Orthodox. It's very mixed that we get here. It's really cool. Most of the people are not even from Crown Heights. Like maybe 10% are from here. The rest are from all coming from out here. So like the fact that like it's really cool. If you guys need anything, just ask me. I know the owner.
More brisket.
Or brisket.
The first thing we ever had was Wandering Q.
Ari White is the bomb, right? Oh, I love that guy.
We've come here maybe a dozen times together.
That's really cool. Only for the customers that come 12 times and more. So it's funny. Like I'm going to try to bring a correlation to the community here. We're Chabad Lubavitch. I don't know if you can Google that or whatever. So we're very into outreach people who are have not found Judaism in a while. We're very into bringing them in. We don't frown upon the fact that they don't practice the studies, whatever it is. And one of the things is we're very into the intimate soul. The same thing with I think the same thing with this type of food. It's definitely much more than regular food. It's more food for the soul. It really hits here. Like something's a brisket. Oh, wow, I really feel the passion that he put into that. This is like my pride and joy. Something that I take joy in every day doing. I feel like it's a big starting block for me. Wish it would be a little easier, but I guess if it was easier, everyone would do it. But I feel like my name is on that side, and every time you come in here, I try to be the best we could be.
Number one, all right. Jimmy's telling me that. Hey, I hope you all can hear me in the back, because I want to scream who won this year. So it was a 100% unanimous decision from the judges' table. These knuckleheads served us 3 different portions of brisket, lean, fatty, and pastrami. They were second place last year, and now they're the winners. 2017 Izzy Smokehouse. And that was 100% unanimous, if anyone wants to know.
And I just want to say, when they came up to present them all, we're like, this pastrami is great. You guys can just save the other stuff. Like, you don't need to give it to us. You can lose on any of these other bites. And they said, we want to hand it all to you. We want to win it the right way. Congratulations.
Yes. No, that was...
Well, I want to say first thing, without my team, this is not happening. Without Aaron Franklin, Izzy's would not be alive today. Without Ari White, last year's Brisket King, I would not be here. Without Daniel Vaughn, without Kathy, without half these guys, we would not be here today. So thanks to all of them for this.
What's your favorite part about going to your daddy's restaurant?
Eating french fries.
Rachel, but remember you were helping me spray the meat?
Yeah?
That was fun.
Don't you like the burgers also?
Anything better.
What's your second favorite thing?
Frozen fries are the best thing in my restaurant. I'm in trouble.
What's the second best?
Don't know.
Do you like the brisket?
I think French fries the best.